With it along the near wing boards, checked by Plutz out to the right point. Mullen right circle. Nisker, the shot sticked away by Knickle. First good save of the period. Conway with it. Left side in the corner for Eddie Smith. Sends it around the far boards off a deflection. Now Nisker will get it. He sends it right back the other way behind the net. Eddie Smith looks for an open man. Nisker getting the pass. Halleck upends him. Play continues as the Richmond fans get a little restless. Mullen sends it back in the corner for Nisker. Checked hard by Plutz. And Nisker just swung the stick at Mark's ankles right in front of Pat Meehan. On the left side, now Conway tries to move it in, but up for Snopek in the zone of Erie. McGowan defending on him. Scotty with a good hard check. Pacific will get the puck. He's rocked to the boards by Sliger. Sent around the boards by McGowan to the far side. Conway keeps in the rolling puck. Sends it behind Knickle to the near side. Nisker centers for Pacific. The zone. Pacific was offside. Both skates crossed the line. No call. Players jam for it along the far boards. It'll be a face-off coming up as Cowell and Snopek had a little more contact after the whistle. I would be very much surprised if a replay of that showed the Rifles were onside. It looked Nisker across the Richmond line, feeds for Slauson, right side intended for Pacific, picked off by Tebbett. Truck around the near side for Cote. Few orange-clad jerseys in that area. Now Cote just got the stick swung at by Nisker, and Kyle just decked Nisker. And now Paul Pacific comes in. Cote got cut. And that's going to be a 5-minute match penalty for deliberate attempt to injure. Nisker had bumped into Cote in the corner and couldn't tell from this side whether or not Cote had pushed back at him or not as the two had collided there. But Nisker swung the stick. I thought at first that Cote was received that hit in the facial area, but it might have been on his shoulder. He's flexing the right side of his arm. From this angle up here, it looked like it was much closer to his face, but I think right now, in seeing him stretch that arm, and we'll get a good look at him when he skates across, that it did not hit him in the face, but it still has to be a 5-minute match penalty for deliberate attempt to injure the way that stick was swung. There's no doubt in my mind, we'll see if there is in Pat Meehan's mind. In any case, Cowell had brought up his stick, but not in a slashing gesture, but he did dump Nisker, and that also had to be called. Nisker never even saw it, but Cowell retaliated for one of his teammates, and that's another strong point that the Erie Blades have had over the last 3 years. Nisker that time in swinging the stick at Cote right away found out, and it wasn't one of the Blades policemen that sent Nisker down. It was Jim Cowell, their second leading scorer during the season. Cote is going over to the Erie Blades bench, and he's apparently okay, in a little bit of pain. Nisker did get a 5-minute major for high sticking. Still did not get cut in the face. It was to the right shoulder area, and he looked like he was in some pain. Mike Karen pointing towards Sill, asked him some questions. The top part of his right shoulder.